This is Mech 330, Programming for Industry 4.0. Here we can see that we have a Circuit Playground Express, and we're running some CircuitPython. Over here, we have a potentiometer and an LED and a resistor. And we have some Python running on here that's allowing us to adjust the brightness of the LED using the potentiometer. Little's going on with the circuit here. We have a signal coming to the LED from the Playground Express. We also have a signal coming to the potentiometer here. Then we just have a positive and a ground to the potentiometer. And then this resistor is going to ground for the LED. And most of the rest of it is occurring on the code. So we're going to move on over to there.
Here's the code that was used for this potentiometer LED dimmer project. First, we can see the code that was supplied to read the potentiometer value that was found to be 65,535 at the top end. We also discovered we were using a 12-bit microprocessor upon further research. We then look at the code that was used and we import our libraries. We import the time library, which we've used before. We import the board library, which we've also used before. And we import the analog I/O that was new to this project. And then we import the pulse width modulation I/O, or the PWM I/O. And pulse width modulation in this case is being used to pulse the LED to mimic the analog signal sent by the potentiometer. So then we bring in the potentiometer and assign it to the analog I/O analog in, and this is so we can use the analog input. And then we make the LED a PWM I/O output, or pulse width modulation output, and we make the frequency 1000, and this means it's blinking, or it's going through a frequency of 1000, or a cycle of 1000 times a second. This was then used to get the voltage to verify my voltage was correlating with the input of the potentiometer. And then we lead into a while loop, and this is making the duty cycle or the on time assigned to the potentiometer value. So this means it's basically reflecting what the potentiometer's voltage is being sent out, and it's mimicking that onto the LED, producing the dimmer effect on the turn of the potentiometer on the LED. So that's really all that was to it. This was a pretty simple project, and thank you for watching. A lot of help from Adafruit here, and I'll put the link in the description. But a lot of help from Adafruit on this link right here. Very helpful. So that's everything. Thank you.